So when I started believing myself, I realized that I am worthy and I deserve it. And the last one, you know what I realized? Why not me? Why not me? Guess what? You need to put it in your view. Why not you? Listen, I realized that everything I've been through, everything I accomplished, everything I struggled in, everything I failed in, everything I succeeded in, I realized that it was me and I was capable. I was strong. I still endured. Whether I failed or not, I realized that why not me? Why not me? I realized I had tremendous strength when I failed, and when I succeeded, I realized that it was still me. I realized that I had all the heart. I was brave heart. Listen, I was lying hard. Do you hear me? And when I started seeing why I should not believe in myself, I said, no, I need to believe in myself, because why not? Why not? I came this far. Not believing myself. Just imagine if I believed in myself. So in conclusion, do not stop. Number one, you got to identify your problems. You got to identify what's going on with you. You got to identify what's going on around you. What is really infecting you? What's infecting your life? Number two, we got to make the adjustments. We got to take action in our lives. We got to figure out what we need to do. We got to get that verb going on. It's an action. Listen, it's an action word. We got to really put that work in and make the adjustments. Write down the solutions. Start working the solutions. And number three, once we do all that, we got to go all in. We got to go all in. No doubt, no fear. Do you hear me? No doubt, no fear, no surrender, no retreat. We going all in because we need this. So guess what? Do not stop this week. This week, you got to win it to win it. You got to win it because you deserve it. You got to win it because you need this thing. So this week, apply that. This week, don't stop. Listen, I'm right there with you. Don't stop. We can do this together. Do not stop this week. You can't afford to stop. You can't afford to live in suffering no more. You can't afford to get rejected. You can't afford to get penalized by your regrets. You can't afford that no more. No. We're going to identify the problems, make the adjustments, and go all in. Because guess what? Once we do that, we're going to make the rest of our lives the best of our lives. I need y'all to understand that. So guess what? Next week, I want y'all to tune into Monday Morale. We're going to pop it off just like this again, because we're going to keep winning. But this week, take over this week. Win this week. I don't know about you, but every time I was sick or ill, when I start getting better, I realized what I don't need to do and what I do need to do within the process of getting in my better health, getting back to where I need to be. I realized that when I was sick, I was taking this and this and this. What was making me sicker was taking this and this and this. I realized there's a compare and contrast. I realized there's a difference, some similarity. I realized that there's some things I don't need to do and things I do need to do in order to feel better, good about myself, in order to make sure not only do I alleviate the pain, but I eliminate the pain. There were some things I realized when I was ill, I was in pain, that the doctor told me not to do and what to do. And I carried that through my life forever. And I still avoid being injured. I still avoid being in pain because I learned the lessons from it. Do you hear me? So what in your life do you realize, like, oh my gosh, when I was doing this, when I was in this condition, this made me better. But when I was doing this, when I was in this condition, oh man, I was another person. I was awful. People hated me. I hated me. Like, look into yourself. This is number 3. This is the final step. This step is really what counts. It's really what counts, because you got to finish it. Not only do you know how to start it, you got to finish this thing. So what? Oh my gosh, I'm talking today. I'm hyped. What is it that you learned from the pain that you was in? What is it that you learned that healed you and that hurt you? What do you realize about this thing? And once you realize that, oh my gosh, you are better. You are better. Not only do you realize that you recover from pain, but you understand that it was a purpose. And not only that, you understand that you have a purpose. You have a purpose to heal yourself. You have a purpose to help others avoid hurting themselves and to help others get out of the pain. Do you understand that? Listen, this is how you get from your pain to your purpose. This is how you do it. And I need you to tap in. I need you to lock in, because alleviating your pain doesn't just alleviate your pain. Oh no, we about to go deeper. It alleviates your mother's pain, your father's pain, your siblings' pain. Do you understand that? It alleviates your friend's pain. Whoever's connected to you, it alleviates their pain. Do you understand that? No longer do you become no longer are you in severe pain anymore, but guess what? You are a pain reliever. You are an aspirin. You are a healer. You are a natural remedy now to other people. Do you understand that? That's purpose. That's purpose. And I need you listen, I need you to dig in and accept that when you get out of this pain, guess what? You become the medicine for others. You can help people avoid being in pain. You can you can heal the sick and raise the dead. Do you understand this? So guess what? That final step of leaving the pain is not just for you. It's for nations. It's for your family. It's for your bloodline. It's for everybody, not just you. So leave that pain so we all can change. I had to give my family flowers, and so I told them I wanted to do something for them. So I got the flowers out of my car. They wasn't real flowers, but I got these flowers, and I put the flowers in order on who I was going to give it to, and each flower I went to the person. I said thank you. And the next flower I looked in their eyes and I said thank you. And I continued to do that all the way from my grandmother to my brothers to my sisters to my own lady, my partner, and finally my father. And I told them thank you. I said this ceremony that I went to really gave me a perspective of my purpose here, my life. And I said, before I leave this earth, I want everyone that's connected to me to know that, listen, I really love you. I'm really thankful for the things you've done to me, whether they helped me or whether they hurt me. I am thankful. This made me who I am. This made me great. This made me even greater. And I'm not trying to be boastful or think I'm more than anybody else, but this helped me become even better. This made me become superior. You understand that? The superior man. This helped me. And I broke down. I was shedding tears of joy, relief, and a little bit of pain, because I felt it all that I went through with my family. You're always going to go through things with your family, but at the end of the day, the tears that I really shed was fulfillment. I felt whole. I feel different now. I feel like I have a purpose, and I feel like I'm here to do something greater than I. And doing that gesture, doing that act to my family, towards my family, it helped me really be better. It was a simple gesture, but it was a powerful one, and I thank them. That thankfulness came with forgiveness. Do you understand that? It came with healing. Yeah, it came with healing those open wounds. I had some open wounds. And just doing that really gave me strength to forgive and love even more, no matter who it is. And so I was very impacted by my friend who passed away, my college friend who passed away. I was really impacted and influenced by his life, and the ceremony was beautiful, and that moved me, and that made me fearless. It made me fearless. And so I want to let you know, listen, you're only given one life. If you can make it right with whoever you have strife with, whoever you have problems with, conflicts with, I understand, the circumstances are different, the scenarios are always different, but if you can make it right, make it right and be right, make it right and just be better, be right, be righteous. You deserve it to yourself. As I started this infinite journey of self-development, I realized I had to be honest with myself. I realized I had to be honest with myself, and looking into that, I realized how much I lied to myself. I realized how many lies I told myself in order to get by through the day, through the years, through my life. And one thing that really got me was how unstable my childhood was, how unstable my maturation phase was growing up. I realized that, man, there was so much going on as a child. I had to create certain things to keep me afloat, certain things to fulfill me, to fill the voids. You understand that as a child? So when I realized that and being honest with myself, I saw, wow, I really damaged myself, and the environment I was in damaged me even more. Do you understand that? I realized that when I'm looking for love, no, I just want love from, my mother and father, but I'll look in other directions, other ways, other areas that surround me and try to cope with that. I had unhealthy coping mechanisms in my life within me. And as a child, I developed these things. And when I got older as an adult, I saw how strong they were on me. I saw how bad they had an effect on me. I saw how negative they created a world in my life that I could not shake. I couldn't get away from. And I thought that was the right thing. Do you hear me? Like, what was wrong with me? And I had to be honest with myself. I didn't know what was going on. And that really struck me when I started self-developing, when I started looking within. And that really bothered me. Why couldn't I just be with one woman? Why couldn't I? Why couldn't I even trust a woman? Is it because, growing up, I had to hold down the household, but I really didn't get that love from my mother that I needed because we were surviving. We were just trying to make it day to day. And with that survival method being in place, we had battles. Me and my mother had battles, had fights, arguments and stuff. So I couldn't even trust her because I felt like she kept putting me in bad predicaments that I had to get my own self out of. So why am I like this? And why am I still like this? These are questions I asked myself when I started this process, and I'm still in the process of self-development. You understand that? So being honest with myself really put a magnifying glass on who I am and who I was and even who I want to be. If you don't conquer yourself, everything else will. You have to really, you got to hone into that power, hone into your power and understand that you are powerful, but something is making you powerless. Something is draining you. Something is taking over your mind, taking over your body. Something is making you feel the way you feel all the time. What is that? What is that burden? What is that insecurity? What is that vice? What is that addiction? What is this thing? Because it's taking over, and you got to realize that you're being controlled. You're being controlled, and you're not being controlled by anything else. You're being controlled by your insecurities, by your vices, by your ego. Do you understand that? Something is telling you that you're fine, that you're in control of your life, but you're not. You're not. And you perceive that. You can see that in your life. I need you to hone in. I need you to dig deep and kill whatever's making you do the same thing over and over again that's hurting you. I need you to destroy it. I need you to evaporate. I need you to make sure it can no longer enter your mind, take over your life. I need you to really dig deep and look into yourself. Do that shadow work, and please, listen, I need you to please make sure that thing that's taking over you, that's controlling you, you conquer that and make sure it doesn't never resurrect, never rise again. You burn it from the ground up, from the root up, man. Listen, from the deepest foundation. You make sure that thing can no longer enter into your life, no longer into your mind, no longer into your body. Do you understand that? I need you to conquer yourself, conquer your life, conquer your mind, conquer your world. You are a conqueror. Listen, you are a warrior. You can dominate anything, but guess what? Your main competition is yourself. You have to conquer yourself daily, monthly, frequently. You have to really conquer yourself. And so this week, I need you to really write it down if you need to. Talk to somebody that can be honest with you. That's not going to manipulate you. That's not going to hurt you. That's not going to use your emotions against you. But talk to someone that you feel safe to talk to and get these things out of you. Get these things. Listen, just have them surface, and I need you to kill it. I need you to evaporate it one at a time. If it's more than one at a time. But make sure you're in a safe place. Make sure you're able to go to somebody that make you feel safe, and make sure that you feel safe at the same time. So I need you to really dig deep this week. I need you to really conquer yourself, because if you don't conquer yourself, everything else will. Listen, with this being the season of gifts, you know what I realized? I realized that my gift grants me gifts. Oh man, I'm talking. My gifts grants me gifts. My gift grants me gifts. Everything that I desire, everything that I wanted in my life. I realized that, man, when I spent time working on me, working on myself, getting myself together, getting things in order within me, addressing my past, addressing my present, when I realized that once I tapped into my gift, it granted me gifts. It granted me gifts. This week, I want you to tap into your gift. This week, I need you to do some shadow work. I need you to get into your mind, get into your body. What do you need to work on? What are you gifted in? And I need you to first realize that you're capable of being gifted. You're capable of tapping into your gift. You are honorable. You can do this. But I need you to first acknowledge that you are gifted and get into that gift bag. Get into that thing, that possession, your mind. Get into these things so you can really get what you need. Get what you always wanted to be given. You need to tap into your gifts, and you are gifted. You are the gift. You can make everybody's world a brighter place. You can make your own world a better place. But I need you to first tap into your gift. You are the gifted one. You are the one. There is no other gift outside, at no stores, not at Walmart, not no other organization that can grant you the equivalent gift that you have. You have the gift. Your gift is priceless. Your gift is valuable. Your gift can profit millions of people, even yourself. I need you to really tap into to your gift, because you are gifted, man. You are gifted, woman. You are a gifted child. You are gifted. And I need you to first realize that I know you want some gifts under the tree, the presents under the tree. You may have some yesterday, but that's okay. No. You need to realize that those gifts under the tree is not equal to the gift that is inside of you.